Alright, so I'm doing a reboot of one I've already done because someone commented on that video and brought it to my attention that there was no audio, which is strange because I usually preview my videos before I upload them to make sure everything's cool. I noticed with another one of my videos that the audio was out of sync with my lip movements, and it's only on one, and it was two. It was the one for this one was the one with no audio, the Cajun Fire Habanero, and so I'm doing a redo of that one right now, and also my Dave's Gourmet Crazy Caribbean. All the pertinent information is there. The audio is just slightly out of sync by it looks like about 1/10 of a second, 1/4 of a second maybe. Well, maybe 1/2 a second, but in any case, that's another one, and I filmed those two directly in sequence in the same day. It was April 11th, 2.5 months ago. So I don't know what was going on with my computer at the time, but those two got screwed up somehow. So without further ado, I have Cajun Fire Habanero. My neighbor got this for me at a Big Lots or a Dollar Tree store. It was $1 for a bottle, whatever the store it was at. The same person who brought that to my attention, I don't remember your username off the top of my head, sorry. But also asked where I picked this up. So to answer that question, I think I answered that in a comment, but Dollar Tree or Big Lots, one of those two. So this is, I can't read the milligrams of sodium like I usually do because this was in my mini fridge and there's a lot of condensation in there, and this label is especially sensitive to water. But ingredients are still mostly intact. So it contains habanero peppers, carrots, onions, distilled vinegar. Thank you, Blunt Sessions, for reviewing this, so I had a baseline reference for the ingredients listing because the distilled part of the vinegar was missing. I can see the D, but anyway, garlic, lime juice, salt, and xanthan gum. So shake this up as best I can without disrupting the label anymore. And I'm going to leave this out to dry. Then I think I might put it in my other fridge. It smells like a Tabasco sauce. Almost solvent-like undertones too, it's weird. Doesn't smell unpalatable. Okay. Tried to do a take of this a few minutes ago and spilled it all over my gray shirt and shorts, so I had to go and change. So I'm doing this over again. So technically this is the 3rd time I've tried this stuff. Pretty vinegary. Salty-ish. Peppery. I can feel the wave on my face a little bit. It's got a, we'll say, mid-level heat, but it doesn't, I don't detect any habanero flavor at all. It just tastes like a Tabasco or a cayenne sauce. I believe Tabasco sauce actually uses the Tabasco variety pepper, which is a Capsicum frutescens species, as opposed to Capsicum annuum for cayenne peppers. I'll have to research that. I'll get back to you on that one. But I'm pretty sure Tabasco uses the actual Tabasco peppers, which are unique, on a side note to this video, that they have juicy flesh on the inside. It's moist instead of inside walls being dry like a usual pepper variety. So it's more like a berry, per se, than a vegetable. Back to this. Lips are burning. Got a nice little peppery glow on my tongue and a little bit on the roof of my mouth. When I swallow, there's a very weak tingling in my throat, but there's not really all that much. The heat's died down quickly. I can feel a little perspiration, especially on my eyebrows. I can feel damp a little bit in my hairline and on my face in general, but it's not in my mouth. I don't detect it quite as much. It's subsiding fairly quickly. It already peaked like a minute ago, and it was riding along for a little bit, and then now it's starting to drop off as far as heat level goes. And this is another one that I would use on eggs or something that'll absorb the vinegariness and temper it a little bit, and then you'll be left with the peppery flavor, which is not too bad. It's average though, to be honest. There's nothing that grabs my attention about it. It's just another Tabasco or cayenne type sauce, you know, really watery. A little bit hotter than a Tabasco sauce, I would say, but not by much. Definitely not hot as a habanero pepper if you eat a fresh one. And it doesn't taste anything like habaneros. Not much else I can say about it. My lips are still glowing a little bit. That's probably the most noticeable sensation now. Except when I talk, my tongue flares up on the tip of my tongue. But mostly it's confined to my lips. I had to sip it off the spoon like I was eating or drinking soup. So, in conclusion, Cajun Fire Habanero hot sauce. It's a dollar store hot sauce. You know, I mean, can't expect much when you're charging $1 for this huge of a bottle. You know, a lot of the hot sauces in my collection, for instance, one I got lined up next here by Blair's, you know, it's like anywhere from $4 to $13, $14, $20, depending on which one you go for like a 5 to 6 ounce bottle. So don't expect much from this. It's not too bad. It's got a fair heat, a little bit above a regular cayenne or Tabasco sauce, but it tastes just the same. You're not, just because it says habanero, don't be expecting it to taste like a habanero sauce, because it doesn't. I've tasted, you know, 100 or so varieties of different hot sauces now, and able to distinguish fairly easily between the taste of a habanero pepper and a cayenne pepper, or a poblano, or a butjalokia, etc. So this one, use it for eggs or hash browns, or, you know, it seems to me like a breakfast hot sauce, and yeah, fairly good low to mid-level burn, but it's not all that noticeable, and it's after a minute or so, and then it tapers off pretty quickly. Not much else to say. So, see you next time.